Hello, my friends. I hope you've had a safe week. I wanted to talk a little bit today around Easter and the themes around Easter. I'm not particularly a religious person, but I certainly think you can reflect on some of these holidays for different people. And a big theme around Easter is rebirth. And there's the symbolism of eggs, there's a symbolism of the resurrection of Jesus and all those sort of things. And it's an interesting time to be reflecting on that in terms of where the world's at the moment and where we are at as business leaders. Thinking about where do I need to be reborn or where do I need to resurrect myself? And when there are times of uncertainty where generally can be paralyzed by the fear of the unknown or paralyzed by the idea of what might happen rather than where we are right now. And thinking about that and reflecting upon it, where right now do you really need to think about where we need to get reborn? It's like in a movie when you see someone who's, in a situation in a horror movie, you're like, if only they just ran then, if only they just did this, or if only they grabbed that and, did that movement and that would happen so they would get away. And you look at these people in situations where there's so much uncertainty, fear, paralyzed, and they make the wrong decisions. And when you're reflecting and it's not you in that, it's easy to see an easy way out of the situation. But when you're right in the middle of it like we are now, you sometimes can just start to not think as clearly as you probably would have if you're not directly affected by it. And I think in terms of where we all are in business world and where the world is as it stands, where can you be making different decisions or where can you be making proactive decisions? There might need to be forms of resurrection. There might need to be forms of rebirth. There might be forms of having to do things differently and making strong decisions now, but strong decisions for a positive result. In a horror movie, the strong decision isn't just to run away because the person always captures them. The strong decision is to face the danger and work out how to best protect yourself and stay present. And so I want you to just reflect over this weekend and long weekend here in Australia. Where do you need to make different decisions? Where am I being paralyzed by the idea of what might happen versus what's actually happening? Where can I try and segment my fear and still stay clear with my decision making? Where can I find a positive reason to take some actions in different areas? Because if you get caught up with the whole world feeling, if you get caught up in the whole world energy, you're going to just think you need to sit, wait, and be paralyzed by this. But there are others in this world that are accepting where we are as a global economy. They're accepting where we are as a human race. And they're saying, well, how do I make the best of it? How do I make the best of my time? How do I do things that I haven't done before? How do I try things I haven't tried before? Because if you can get your mindset around, this is what it is, I accept this, this is how it's going to be from now on, so what do I need to do? The same as watching someone in a movie and you're shouting at the screen, just do this. I'm shouting at the screen, just don't do what everyone else is doing. Think about what you can do, make some decisions, and be excited by the prospect as everyone runs away, you run towards, because you'll find empowerment in that, and you'll find a way to really not only change your business, but inevitably probably change your whole life. Have a safe weekend.